in first place ahead of Wang Mandan of China with a 9.825. Now, here is Maria Olaru of Romania.
And certainly a surprising world champion. Fairly stock routines, but she went through the entire competition showing very few errors. But take a look at this. Her feet are on the bar. That sole circle really shouldn't be done at this top international level, especially in bar finals. And that's the difference between the Russians, Chinese, and then the traditional Romanian style. Stock, clean routines, very few deductions, but not terribly innovative.
Latest in a long line of successful Romanian gymnasts, one of the youngsters in Octavian Belou's stable, Olaru.
Jovtchev release is extremely well performed. The routine is just generally a little slow, a little sluggish, but try to find an actual deduction.
But can it generate the marks needed to win? Not enough. 9.712 for Olaru. That makes her sixth. Here are the final results. The gold medal goes to Svetlana Horkina of Russia. Wang Mandan of China is second. Ling Jia, her teammate, takes the bronze medal. Svetlana Horkina, gold individually, with reflections on her team that finished second. Here to Romania.
The team was very good prepared and showed a very good shape, and routine is good. But most of girls is very young and not very experienced. And when they perform here, they show a little bit not so good like they were prepared. But she hopes that in Sydney they will be in a better shape.
Svetlana Horkina, arguably the sport's most magnetic performer. The ringmasters are on deck. We'll return to Tianjin and the World Gymnastics Championships in a moment. The Tianjin Tower by night, framed by the art of a bustling downtown. Welcome back as our coverage of the individual apparatus finals continues. Not a spare seat in the People's Sports Center, anticipating the rings competition for the men. And one of the best in the business is up early, Szilveszter Csollany of Hungary.
This guy has phenomenal strength, obviously a requirement of this event. Watch his mount. People just stood back in awe in the training gym. From absolutely nothing, he pulls up to a perfect cross. That is strength and control combined.
Won the European Championships in St. Petersburg, Russia last year in this event. Perennially the runner-up to Yuri Keki of Italy, the longtime gold medalist. He's back home contemplating a run at the Sydney Olympics.
So you would think this is finally Csollany's time. Always number two. He could be number one here, but he is doing a very simplistic routine. Simple for him, that is. Start value is still 10. But he is capable of much more. I think he's deciding to go with a strategy, safe and clean, and give me my gold medal. Very few deductions there.
And perhaps that was a cry of exultation. He knows that he might have something here. Second at the Olympics in 96, second at the Worlds in 97.
Certainly the positions are incredible. The angle is perfect, shoulders right in line with the hands. He did hold every strength move for the required 2 seconds, but not a lot of variety.
Well, 9.737, hard to be much better than that. Szilveszter Csollany of Hungary has set the early standard, and chasing it will be Dimosthenis Tambakos of Greece.
A deep side, concentration. The coach will put the athlete up on the rings to give the athlete a chance to adjust their grip. And he gets right down to business. Almost an impossible inverted cross. Swings to a beautiful Maltese. And again. These guys have so much upper body strength, they make it look far too simple. Now, each routine should show strength moves and swing moves just like that. Giant to a handstand. Good control. Double layout dismount. The judges have a battle already.
Well, Czollany of Hungary was first out of the gate, but Tambakos of Greece has come back with a solid routine of his own.
Now, he was a finalist in 97, but he's showing a lot more control, and his angles are perfect. A lot of confidence has been developed since his last final in 97.
9-7-1-2. Not enough to catch Szilveszter Csollany. Puts himself in second place. Tambakos of Greece. And now one of the medalists from the all-around competition, Jovtchev of Bulgaria.
Jordan represents Bulgaria, but he trains in Bart Connor's gym in the United States. Good control. Shoulders might be a little bit high. And definitely there, the angle is slightly off. Those feet should be slightly higher. Although there are no obvious errors, the judges are really critically assessing every angle. Nice job for Jordan. Full twisting double layout, and the judges will consider that a more difficult dismount because of the twist.
Well, picking up a great deal from Bart Connor, the 1984 Olympic gold medalist from the United States.
Swings right into an iron cross. You can see his muscles really working. There's the full twist. Anticipates the landing really well.
Bronze medalist all around, currently in third position on the rings with a 9.675. That's Jovtchev of Bulgaria. Now the Chinese gymnast, Zhen.
He's really going to adjust his grip, make sure that the leather handguard with a piece of dowel is right around the ring. Chinese crowd already very impressed, and I have to tell you, I'm sure the judges are also. Look at that. He swings into an inverted cross twice.
And there's the horizontal line between the hands and the shoulders that you talked about.
You know, Scott, Czollany may have used the wrong strategy, underestimating his competitors. This guy is phenomenal. And look, no strain, no struggle. A very composed athlete. And the routine does have a lot more variety than Czollany showed. A lot of swing and strength combined. Even that slight hop on the landing, I don't think is going to affect him. This should push him ahead of Czollany.
Chinese won the team competition. This man was the rings champion in China from 96 to 99.
And this is why. Kazogi, beautifully done, and swings right into an iron cross. Right now, your shoulders feel like they're going to be ripped out, but look at the control on the double layout.
9.75 does it for Zhen of China. So he takes the gold medal. Szilveszter Csollany of Hungary is second. Tambakos of Greece winds up with the bronze medal. For Szilveszter Csollany, another day to wait for gold.
Actually, I'm very happy because I was second, I think, first time 92. This year 99, so I'm still second, you know, after 7 years. I would like to say that I want to be first, but, you know, to be second on the world is, I mean, I feel good.
Still more fireworks to come. The big bang from the men who vault when the World Gymnastics Championships from Tianjin, China continue.